So what would you mark off on this chart? Well, would everybody agree that this is a bullish order block here? Would everybody agree that the 1438, 1439 reversal here was a bullish order block? Remember, what are the considerations for a bullish order block? What are the considerations for a bullish order block? A follow-through candle. That's about it. A fast follow-through candle. So when we look at this, we can already start to recognize that we could mark this as what? A bullish order block. So we can already mark this as a bullish order block candle right here. So on the retest, you've already highlighted the fact that we've seen a bullish order block reversal. Now, where is the other piece of information here? Well, the information that we need to know about is, where was the last time we had passive sellers? Well, that's a sell-side imbalance. Does anybody see where the last sell-side imbalance was? Well, the last sell-side imbalance you should have had was this sell-side imbalance here, yes? So when I project that price across on my charts, does everybody see where the price got to? You see it? So there's your target price for that oil trade right there. What do you think that big volume increase was? That big volume increase there was this sellers pending situation right there, isn't it? Sellers pending at that price. We'll touch on this in classroom as we normally do, based on the article we put out in the Smart Alpha folder over the weekend, or yesterday rather, for the holidays. So you can understand this. You can understand this idea of the bullish trade off the bottom edge, the buy opportunity, and the retest here, and then obviously from that point onwards, you can understand that the imbalance, the last imbalance, was there for the sellers pending at that stage. Now, if we can get through that sellers pending imbalance, where do we go to? We go to the next imbalance. Where's the next imbalance? Well, you could probably argue that there was a bit of a toxic order block here with this fast candle here with the follow through that phase. So we could probably agree that there is a definite sellers pending area just in here. But the higher you go, the less it becomes important, because you know most of the sellers from this price will probably have exited and walked away from their trade, right? Most of these sellers will be gone by now. So that takes away some of the importance of these areas. But we do have a pending imbalance here of sellers pending offers sitting at 104.80s. Now, based on that, we also have this capper price, don't we? We have this capper price area here. So based on a capper price, what do we get? Based on a capper price, what do we get? We get a measure. If we can draw a capper price, we can draw our first measure. Correct? If we can draw our capper price, we can draw our first measure. So obviously, if that's the cap sellers there, where's the measure? Well, it's going to be the capper to the bottom edge. And if it's the capper to the bottom edge, it gives us a target price area. And that's something that we do want to pay attention to. What else do we get from a capper's area? Normally, we get what is called an imbalance, because it comes from this toxic buy order block here, doesn't it? So when you're thinking about these as order blocks, this is a bullish order block here, surely, to goodness. Yeah, it's got to be. So if this is a bullish order block, we now know that this area here, this cap seller, becomes a bullish imbalance, doesn't it? So that cap seller there becomes what is called a bullish imbalance in here. So when the price tested back into that bullish imbalance, can you start to recognize the opportunity to buy into that as a pullback trade here? You see it? You see how this storyline evolved from these key structures? Because when you get a cap seller, well, we'll obviously go into this in detail because this is what we're going to be touching on in the classroom. We can see that this imbalance here gave us a nice upside move. We went from 103.40s, 103.80s. That was a $400 move in 2 minutes. Obviously a failed auction high. We failed to get through this failed auction high here. So there's a structure high here at the present moment, isn't there? Yes?